morning, everyone. My name is Edwina with Elegant Creations, and I'm here to do a project share for Saturday Morning Makes with Jill Norwood. And I wanted to show my treat boxes. Last week I did the small ones. These ones are a little bit bigger, and so I wanted to show the bigger ones this week. I have quite a bit of them made. And so this, I'm going to do with the dies first. This die I got on Amazon. It's kind of thin, but it's supposed to be for hot chocolate, and it's a Santa suit. And it has this little strip here that goes in the front, and then the buckle. I use this on a couple of the projects that I'm going to be showing you today. And so I got that one, and then I did the Santa in the chimney. It's a shaker die, and it's got the little shoes and the snow coming down on the chimney, and then his little feet sticking out, and then his little pants. Okay, and then I did an apron, and this one I got from Stampin' Up, and I just used the apron. I didn't use all the utensils. And I did a Mr and Mrs Claus, and I also did a sleigh. And I had to cut a whole bunch of pieces in this. This was kind of hard, but I only made 10 of them. But I kept getting confused and putting the wrong pieces together, so that was kind of difficult. And then I did this shaker die, and I used a lot of the pieces from this. I used some of the drizzles, and I used the candy cane and the straw, and then I used the cups. And I did do that's the straw. So this is a nice set. I really like that one. And then I did a gingerbread and snowman cup. And the gingerbread, the eyes come out, and so does this part. I kind of put a tape there. I put these back on, and I put a tape. So when I cut two at a time. And so the second one doesn't always get cut. So that's what I wanted. This one, it gets embossed. And it's kind of light, but you still can trace it. And it comes with the whipping cream and the candy canes. I didn't use these. It has the eyes and the nose, but I don't really use them either. Okay, so then this one I did the Santa Claus. And this one is the whole piece, which is nice. The only thing with all of the dies, this cuts off, and I don't like that. So it was kind of complicated to try and find an oval that fit for the back. So I just cut it off, and I just rounded it here, and then put my whipping cream. And then this I cut in white, and then I kind of color his little face. And these do cut off also. And then I just kind of did a pen and did the eyes. And then you have the mustache. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and get started, and I'm going to start with the Santas. And I did this little Santa. And so I just did the little eyes because it's indented in there. So I just got my marker and marked them, and then did my little eyelashes. I used puff paints here for his hat. And then I'll probably have to put a little pom-pom or something there because it got kind of flat. And then you put the mustache, and you put the nose on top. And then I used the straw and then the hollies. And I thought this came out really cute. This is a little bit smaller than some of the other ones, but it still was really cute. And so I don't know what I'm going to do. I did get these 6lets. I did these last year, and you can put that in there. And I'm not sure how much I'm going to charge for these. But I got to do all my measuring and see how many I can get off of one box. And so then here is the Santa in the chimney. I only did the one side. And so I had an embossing folder that had the brick, and then I traced it in white, and this one I traced in black, so you get two different looks. And I made a box out of it, and then and put the little feet sticking out, and did my December 25th. And so you can put the little candy also. So I'll probably do a lot of those. The candy, I like this kind of candy. I can get the red, or find something that I can put in there. So, okay, so then that's that. And the reason I did the 6lets was so I can do the snowman. They look like snowballs. And I'm going to do the aprons next. Okay, so then I have these two little aprons, Mr and Mrs Claus. So we put that in the middle. And so this little part right here is the strip that went on the cup, but I put it on Santa's suit. And then what I did was I cut some extra ones, and I cut them in the middle, and I put them at the bottom. And it comes up to about here, and I cut the little 3, and I put them right there on top. So I kind of utilized that. So you get 2 out of 1. And then I did the little apron, the little pocket, and then put a little holly. And then this is that foil paper. I did a little bling. I thought they came out cute. I did do these last year, and I think I put 3 nuggets. I think they fit perfectly in there, but I don't know what I'm going to put this year. And so this is the first year that I did the Mrs. Claus, and I did her out of the foil paper and him out of the glitter paper. So I thought those are cute. And then next I'm going to do the sleigh, Santa's sleigh. And this is the one that's it was kind of complicated. I cut 4 of the gold, 2 red pieces, and then I cut a cardboard piece, 2 of them. And you got to sandwich them just right. And then I cut a little piece out. Let's see, I have all my pieces here. Okay, so I cut 4 of these, and then I cut this, I did cardboard, and I cut this out. So then I traced it on this front and back, and so I can get 2, because this piece right here is going to get put just on the top right here, so you can see red. Then you put your cardboard, then you put another red piece, then you put the gold piece. And so then you do that on 2 sides. So on one of the 2 gold pieces, I had to do it backwards. So when I dyed it this way. So this is the wrong side. One of them would be that way. So you do need quite a bit of them. So I think there's like 8 pieces. Plus I did 2 of these. Plus I did a different one that I can put inside to cover my box. So it took a lot. This one was kind of complicated, but I only made 10, I think 9 or 10. And you really have to pay attention what steps you do each step. And I kept making mistakes, so I was kind of frustrated with it. But they came out cute. I kind of designed this myself. And I've always wanted to do a little sleigh. Sled. Sleigh. Yeah, sleigh. Sorry. Okay, so that's those. And so now I'll show the little snowman. And so I thought the little white 6lets are cute because they look like little snowballs. And you can put a little tag on it if you want. But this one I didn't cut off, this little piece. This is one of the first ones I did. But then you got to put a piece back here. And this one I cut off. But it was kind of complicated. It took a lot just to cut that. So on the other ones, I just cut it off. And let's see what else. So I got that snowman, and then I did this little hat. And this one I cut, I think 3 pieces of oval. I had a punch, and then I cut a long strip, folded it in, and then folded here at the top. I think I scored at the bottom, I scored at the top, and then I cut little slits and stuck this inside, and so I can glue it. Can't really see the inside. Then I put a glitter ribbon that I got at Dollar Tree. Then I cut out some leaves and kind of splattered paint. And I thought this came out cute. And then this is the ones I had last year, and I cut the little snowballs in there. So I'm going to make some more of these this year. Okay, so next I'm going to do my little marshmallows. I think these came out so adorable. So I used that box. But what I did was I cut this off, this bottom, and at the top I cut it straight across, and then I rounded it on the bottom and the top. Okay, and then I did the little faces, and then I did the drizzles on that, and put the little spoon. And so this one I did a pattern in cardboard. I punched 2 holes, and then I just placed it on there and then traced the little circles because I wanted the little round eyes. And then I did the eyes that I normally do. And then I put like a little tongue there, like she's licking the the marshmallow or something off. And so I just did the spoon there and put a little bit of puff paint. And then for my marshmallows, what I did, because I don't have big marshmallows, so I cut a strip. I had a bunch of strips that were, I think these are half an inch. And this is a 5/8 of an inch circle. So I put that inside, and then you still see a little bit at the top and a little bit at the bottom. So when you punch it, you get those little curves. So they look like little marshmallows. And then I put brown with I do the ink, and then I do a little piece right here. I mean, with my pen, I just kind of mark it. So they look like little marshmallows, and then I stack them up. And what I did with this ones is I used the little whipped cream from the Santa. It was a small one, and then I glued all my marshmallows to it, and then glued it to the back, and that held them pretty good. So that way they're not real flimsy. Okay, so I thought these were so cute. And so then the next ones I did was I did my gingerbread. And this one, this cuts off, the eyes cut off, there's just the circles punch out. And I didn't really care for that, but I had to do the best I could to put them back on. And that's why I put that tape, kind of helped so I can, the first one cuts off and then the second one doesn't quite, so that was good. So this is where I cut that little piece. It's supposed to go round here, so I just cut it off and then rounded it. I thought it was better. I just did a little better. So the back, see where you see the cutouts? I kind of glued them back in. I might put a little sign here that says Merry Christmas or something oval, and that way you don't see the little face. This is the only one that does that. So, okay, so then I did these. These are my little shakers, and this is the die I showed you that has little straws. And so this was my attempt with shakers. I'm learning. It's getting better, and I used the fun foam. And I think on this one, I put the fun foam on the back side. I didn't put the whipped cream on it, so I still don't know what I'm going to do. I only made these 3, so I still have to work on these. And so this one, I put the little ginger, and then the tree, and the snowflake. And I used a lot of my scrap paper, so that was good. And then this is the little marshmallows that I have that come with the set. And then I just made a box for it. So I'm not sure what kind of candy I'm going to put in that. If I use the little 6lets, I'll probably have to put less. Or maybe some, yeah, this is too big. Some nuggets or some type of candy. I still have to look when all the Christmas candy comes out. I don't want to buy it yet. And I think that's it. That's all my little boxes that I did. And so I hope you enjoy that. And if you have any questions, please leave a comment. And if you haven't subscribed, please hit the subscribe button and the like button. It's always good to hear from you. And I hope everybody has a good weekend and a good 4th of July. Be safe. Thank you. Bye-bye.